Good morning, everybody. Broken Bow. It's another beautiful day. We have had a fantastic week in Broken Bow. I hope you now understand why I've been telling you don't just drive through anymore on your way to Beaver's Bend. This will give you an idea. This old door and the headboard to a bed, and some lady, very creative lady, did this in a couple of days. There she is. And she is a ball of fire. This is June. June really grew up in the DeQueen area. And then 2017, you realize there's a whole bunch of folks coming up to Beaver's Bend, Ho Chi Town. And you said, you know what, I think I could do business with those folks. So you opened up, moved your business to Broken Bow. It's a place called Shabby Shack. And the rest is history. You're thriving. You're doing great. You're right here in downtown. First of all, what is the Shabby Shack?
Well, it's a little bit of everything. I would say it's a shopper's paradise because you can get clothes for the family, you can get furniture, you can get soaps and lotions, candles,
everything.
everything.
So it's a gift shop and more, but you do have clothing that people love. In fact, I think you told me this was your bestseller right here, the Broken Bow sweatshirts and t-shirts. Okay. And then you've got, as we continue to move through, you do have a little bit of everything.
I
And
do.
now that I look around, you've got purses, accessories that ladies would love. Then you've got jeans, so as you say, a little bit of everything.
Yep.
But it is the furniture that people love. And this is why the cabin folks who build all those cabins up in Ho Chi Town love this lady, because they come here to accessorize and to basically furniture-ize their cabins. Tell me about this one.
Well, this is a door. I bought the bar stools from a wholesaler that I have, and then I created the door. And it has a glass top so it can be used.
Yeah, you can
and
see.
then it has welcome to our farmhouse.
Yes.
Most of my stuff is like rustic,
Yep.
farmhousey.
If you've stayed in any of the cabins up in Beaver's Bend, you know what I'm talking about. They often beautiful on the outside, but they're really, the furniture that you find on the inside is gorgeous. And they're buying your stuff. Why?
Because it's unique. You're not going to find it at every store you walk into. Everything I've done is individually created from scratch. A lot of it, or we repurpose it, so it's different.
So some of this is old wood that you repurposed and created something new out of. Some of it is really old stuff that maybe you've added a little paint to, that kind of thing, right?
Right.
Okay. I love it. I mean, you're not an antique store.
Right.
Although sometimes it may look that way. But if you want something, as you just said, June, that is totally unique, that you think will catch people's attention, that's why people love your stuff. For instance, look at that. That enwa is like, are you kidding me? Tell me about the enwa.
Well, I picked it up and it was still in really good shape and it was really pretty, but I wanted to give it a little pop, so.
And then you popped it with this. Look
Yes.
at this. And then you painted the outside.
Yes.
So this is a gorgeous enwa. Then right next to it,
Yeah, that's an East Lake. It's the early 1900s, late 1800s. So that is a true antique.
amazing. All right, so one more time, I'm going to ask you, what is the Shabby Shack? Shabby Shack.
It's somewhere everyone needs to come see. Get your own little taste of individuality.
And oh, by the way, she does the work herself. June also drives a backhoe,
Yeah,
right?
I can drive a bulldozer. I was raised on the farm.
All right, so moved here from DeQueen because everything is happening here, folks. This is why we keep telling you, don't just drive through Broken Bow anymore. Oh no, there's plenty to see and do in downtown Broken Bow. Beautiful day in Broken Bow. There's the sign, folks, but let me tell you what, one of the things we've discovered, there's some really neat things going on. It's the new Broken Bow. We're going to walk in because we're talking about new, but this is, in some ways, this is the place that started it all off. It's called Savvy Chicks. And this is the original Savvy Chick. This is Michelle. Michelle is the owner of this wonderful place. You actually started this right out of, not middle school, it was college?
College.
And then you were the first business like this to come to downtown Broken Bow.
Yes.
So it took a real step of faith 20 years ago.
I've been here 20 years and it was definitely a step of faith and a lot of love and a lot of hard work.
In fact, you just had your baby right over there in a corner is where that was your nursery.
That was my nursery.
All right, you've lasted for 20 years, you're doing something right. What is here? Why do people love your place?
We have something for everyone in here, every size, every style, every budget.
Okay, wow. I understand that people will drive up RVs from the cabins. 80% of your clientele is cabin folks.
Yes, sir.
And they'll come in and they come here every time they visit.
Yes.
They said, we've got to stop into Savvy Chicks.
Yes. We've had several coming from the Shreveport area.
By the way, these folks here right now that are shopping here right now from Dallas, Fort Worth area.
Yes.
That's a huge part of your business.
It sure is. It has really changed my business by being blessed with the tourism.
In what way?
Well, sales are
Up. Yes.
definitely.
Yes. Yes.
You've seen the town growing
Yes.
because more people are coming to Broken Bow,
Yep.
and it's just been a blessing.
Amen. Now let's walk back this way because senior prom season, she's going to be in a senior prom someday. It's going to be a few
Someday.
years, but if you live in McCurtain County and you want to get dressed for the senior prom, this is where you come.
This is where you come. We have all the dresses, the jewelry, the shoes. We carry from little girl to a 4X, and we have dresses from $10 up. Wow. So really, we fit everyone.
The only place in this entire county
Yes,
where
sir.
you can get a prom dress.
Yes, sir.
Wow. My gosh, it's beautiful. And
you.
folks, one more. Look, there's folks calling right now. Tourists calling, said, I heard about what's going on in Broken Bow. Can I come by and visit? And sure enough, you can. The idea, folks, is, and again, I'm one of those that was guilty of just driving through back in the day. I should have stopped in, but I didn't.
Yes.
Now I will. There is a reason. On your way to Ho Chi Town in Beavers Bend, there's beautiful, there's no place like it on earth. But when you come through Broken Bow, spend some time, as so many people do, from the cabins in Broken Bow, downtown. It's a new place, folks, with all kinds of beautiful things to see and maybe even buy. How about that? Good morning, everybody. Rick Rowe. I've got my sunglasses on, not just because it's sunny, but because the future of Broken Bow, and I thought I'd never say anything like this, is so bright, I've got to wear sunglasses. It's amazing, folks. We have discovered, I keep saying the word, I think it applies, renaissance. This place is changing, it's growing, it's thriving. You can see it. Look at the activity just with cars, and it's all her fault. There's the city manager. This is Vicki. Vicki, this is amazing. I wasn't sure we would have anything to show when I heard that we were coming to Broken Bow. Boy, was I ever wrong. This is remarkable. Why?
you.
Of course, obviously the attraction is that lake in Beavers Bend.
Yes.
But people have decided to invest here now.
Yes,
Why?
they have. The city has put a lot of money in revitalizing downtown Broken Bow, and so we had some lots that we had for sale, so they're rebuilding and just coming down, and it's just very vibrant.
There's Girls Gone Wine.
Yes.
That place has been hugely successful in Ho Chi Town.
Yes.
They decided to come here because what's happening is the campers, the cabin dwellers, want something else to do.
Yes.
And they're now driving to Broken Bow.
Yes. Yes.
That's a beautiful thing.
It is. It is.
Campy Diem. Again, that's a nice little bar in there, also a place to buy camping stuff and that kind of thing.
Yes, very
Rowdy
cute.
South, we just talked about them just to your left, Jeff. That's the nice little that young
Boutique.
couple that built that place basically, and now they've invested with, it's a men's store and a women's store, kind of a boutique kind of
Yes,
place.
sir.
Lots
Yes,
of
sir.
places to eat downtown. There's your new outdoor amphitheater,
Yes.
and that's where you have live music on occasion, I
Yes,
assume?
and events. We
Okay.
host about 6 events a year.
How about
and then
that? Roma's
also-
Italian. Oh yeah, fantastic pizzas at
Yes.
Roma's. And then Youngbloods. We talked about Youngbloods earlier.
Yes, a great gift shop.
Yeah, she's been
Beautiful.
open since '89. Amazing gift shop. I mean, really impressive place.
Yes.
But again, I wanted you to feel what we have felt while we have been here, the energy, the vibrancy. Broken Bow, folks, I tell you, back in the day, and I've said this 100 times, everybody, thank you. Everybody used to just drive through, Vicki. Not anymore. The next
No.
time I come up with my family, we're gonna stop off. We're gonna eat, we're gonna shop, we're gonna browse. We're just gonna spend some time in the Renaissance, the new Broken Bow, Oklahoma.
Yes,
It
thank
is
you.
impressive to see. And we're blaming you, Miss Vicki.
All right,
Blaming it
thank
all
you.
on you. Look at this, folks. Come see Broken Bow. It's brand new.
Come downtown and visit us.
Good morning, everybody. We're Broken Bow. I'll tell you what, there has been a renaissance in this town. You cannot believe the energy, the vitality that we are seeing here. And one of the reasons is all the new businesses that have opened up. We've talked about restaurants and boutiques and dress shops and gift shops. This may be the most unique. This is the old Dell Hotel. Dates to about the turn of the century.
Yes.
Was a thriving, very important place for so long. Then Debbie, it went into disrepair, basically not used for nearly 40 years.
Right, same family.
You are a cabin owner, owned some cabins up there, fell in love with the area,
Yes.
decided maybe there's an investment here with the old Dell Hotel. Going through the old hotel, you find.
Well, there's some love letters that we found going through the old Dell Hotel that date back to the 1960s, and it still has the George Washington 2-penny stamp on it.
This was from a bricklayer to a young lady,
It was.
and these were their first love, both of them.
It was.
It's a wonderful story. Now, you've taken that and taken this hotel, which you bought back in April, so about a year, and look at what she has done to this.
Well,
What is the purpose? Why this investment in Broken Bow and this hotel?
Well, it's really the love of the history of Broken Bow. It's the love of the town, the people that got off that train or off that horse and created a town out of nothing. The hotel was established by someone just like that, Mr. Johnson, and he built this incredible hotel, and it stayed in his family all the way to the great-granddaughter that we were able to purchase it from.
All right, now it's not going to be a hotel. It's going to be kind of like one of those cabins up in Beaver's Bend that you can house 16 families in,
Yes,
right?
it is.
It's a
It
big
is.
place to have a family. So if you have a wedding, which is going to happen right here,
Yes.
this is your wedding venue,
So this is the reception hall. Ideally, the courtyard would be the ceremony.
okay?
The reception hall is the place that they'll be able to celebrate afterwards for the dining and
Beautiful.
entertainment, yes.
And it's one of very few in this part of the country, right here, right?
So it is a downtown vibe. So you do have the country venues that are incredible at the river, and that is one option a lot of wedding people pick.
Yes.
This gives you that kind of downtown city vibe.
All right, you and your husband have really invested in this town. You don't live here, you're not from here.
Right.
Why?
Well, in doing those history research of the town, I found that about a third of the people, even back when it was established in 1911, either came from Arkansas or Texas
Yeah.
or Oklahoma. There's something about this area that draws people to it.
I agree. And then you have been a big part of the Renaissance. This is what we've been talking about for the last few days. I'm telling you, folks, I, like a lot of you on the way up to Beaver's Bend, used to just drive through Broken
Right,
Bow. Didn't
right.
even think about stopping. Now there is a reason to stop. We've been talking about it all week long. There's downtown right there. You're going to see restaurants, dress shops, gift shops, wedding venues, and not a hotel, but a place. If you have a wedding, you've got 40 or 50 people where they could all stay together.
Corporate event, family reunions, they're able to have one landing spot, go do all the fun things
Look at
in
it.
town.
Just, you can see the energy. Let's just finish. I just want you to feel the energy of what is going on right now in Broken Bow, Oklahoma. It's incredible to feel it.